Hello and welcome to Wolfman Gaming. This is the medium blind playthrough. And this is episode 8. And in the last one we ran in to a big disgusting hunk of creature. And he referred to me as his skin suit, so I don't know if he's like a warped version of Jamie Gum from Silence of the Lambs. Or what he's supposed to be. Looked very nightmarish. And happily for me, it seems that we have managed to get away from him. For now, at least. Now we need to get to the day room. I want to see. Let's see. I'm here. And that is 7. It's over there. So it should be that we head down this staircase and go through this door. Yes. There's the day room. But before we head in there, I want to check this room out. I hope those chase sequences won't be a big staple throughout this game, because family time, holidays in the country. Because as I think I mentioned in the previous episode, while I was sneaking past that big monstrosity, I think that the mechanics of the chase sequences was kind of flawed.
All right. What now?
The day room, the safest place for the youngest. So how do we get in there? Sadness is showing us the way.
First Thomas, then Richard. Before I knew it, I was looking for a bunch of strangers. At least sadness was still with me, in a way.
Yeah, I wonder if that big monster type fella was perhaps Thomas. Could it... Oops, sorry, my bad. Could it be that he... Because he was messing about with witchcraft.
Is that?
Yes.
Oh God, it's everywhere. How many people died here?
That's not paint, Sugar Plum. Still on the prowl, are we? Before I jump down, I want to go over here and see if there's anything in this room. Yes, there is. More blood. Can I... This almost feels like I'm playing an old school survival horror game. I talked about that in a previous episode. Old school survival horror games, because in those games you would get cover your nose, try not to look at them. The sooner we're done, the sooner we can get out of this place.
Definitely didn't need to feel that.
What the hell went on in this place? Yeah, in old school survival horror games, you would often get those weird objectives. Not a postcard. My dearest, I wish this was it. The moment I pluck up the courage and actually send this one. Seems so easy, just throw it in the mailbox, then why can't I? Someday, I promise, I love you with all my heart. What did the front say? Niwa. That's weird. Yeah, you would get these weird objectives. Like in Silent Hill 2, I know there was a place where you had to go to a garbage chute and throw in like a 6-pack of orange juice, and that would make a key that was stuck in the chute fall down or something like that. I can't really remember, it's been many years. Francis, what am I supposed to do with you? Once Niwa shut down, you begged me to keep you on, said you needed time to sort things out, said you could be useful. But now I know you're just using me as an excuse, like those letters you keep writing. I know you never sent a single goddamn one. Family's doing good, Mr. Rekowicz. I'll probably go home this next spring, summer at the latest. Who are you kidding, Frank? Hal, as long as you're here, I can at least keep an eye on you. Make sure you don't get hammered and pass out in a snowdrift. Guess it's the least I can do. Good old Frank, too scared to live, too stubborn to die. Sometimes I feel guilty using you like this, but then I remember I need all the help I can get. So is Frank the mysterious F? I guess he is. I'm saying nope. Don't worry, I'll go back there. I just think this is the way to progress, it seems. So I'm gonna go out here. Yes, go out here through this hole in the wall. So I can examine the pool before I move too far. So maybe I won't be able to return. Just want to jump down here and see if there's anything good. Probably a trophy. Nothing. That's weird. I always find it odd in games when there are spots you can interact with that don't really do anything. Because then I feel like, what's the point? And I can't go up on the trampoline, so okay. Then now we'll continue down the end of that corridor. Or to the end of that corridor and see what's lurking down there. But talking about old school survival horror games, going back to trying to finish the thought I was having. As I said, there were a lot of weird objectives, and they were really hard to figure out, those games, because most of the times it was very unclear. It wasn't point and click levels of unclearness, because that is also a game genre that seems to me like it has died out, which is sad because I played a few point and click games in my life. And
hey, Marianne, you look like shit.
Why, thank you. Where was I? Yes, point and click adventures. Like Another padlock. Is there something?
Are
Oh,
those bolt cutters? Might be useful. If only I could reach them.
yes, they could. And there's no way to get up there, of course. Can I? No. Can't do it out of body experience.
Whoa. Sadness? How did you... Ah, shit! Well, that's my 7 years bad luck.
Whoa. What the hell is going on in the background? Am I? Yes, point and click adventures. Just trying to keep two thoughts at the same time. That is a genre that seems to have died out. And I think it's very sad, because usually they were fun. They were frustrating as hell. I played a game called Sanitarium, which I liked very much. It was also a horror game. You played a guy that woke up inside a sanitarium after an accident. There we go.
There were some kids here.
Yeah, you woke up in a sanitarium after an accident. You couldn't remember who you were, why you were there, what had happened. And you start getting transported to these weird locations. I'm back by the pool. Now can something happen here? And it was always really odd things you had to do.
That voice.
Militia. Ah.
Some things don't just go away. They stick. They echo.
And you moved through different periods of time. You went back to like an Aztec time where you played as an Aztec god. And I remember one of the puzzles in that time was you had to find the ghosts of some brothers. I think it was like 5 or 6 of them or something. And you had to you had to list their names by age. I think from oldest brothers to youngest or something, to open up a gate into a pyramid, if I recall correctly. Kids can be so cruel. And the puzzle I struggled with the most in that game, the only puzzle I actually in the end had to look up on the internet, was an audio puzzle.
The nurse.
Well, we're making progress at least. No, not the laundry bin.
Oh, kids can be.
Yep, took the words right out of my mouth.
What is it? You want to show me something? Ugh. What the hell?
It looked back at me.
Snowdrop, huh? Why does that sound familiar? Oh.
Let's see. Now where did my spirit trail go? We done in this room? I think we are. Yes, going back to Sanitarium and the audio puzzle, the only thing I had to look up on the internet, and this was pre-YouTube, I think.
To the mirror, I felt a slight tug in my pocket. I could tell there was more to that figurine than just carved wood. I can feel it calling out to me.
Okay. Shit, is that monster behind me?
It was the first time that had ever happened. I touched the mirror and crossed over to the other side.
through the looking glass.
What the hell is this place?
Yeah, I'm gonna wrap this episode up. I'm just gonna finish my train of thought. The thing with this audio puzzle was you had to listen to a melody. I think it was like 5 or 6 notes. You had to replay them. But the thing is, the notes were so indistinct from each other due to like the shittiness of the audio of the game, so it was so hard. And I tried because it sounded to me like it played the same 5 or 6 notes just over and over again. So that one I had to look up on the internet, and the rest of the game I actually did manage to beat on my own. But either way, I want to thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again in my next video. So until next time, this is the Wolfman signing off.